Good evening, everyone. I'm here and I'm KP.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen. Welcome to the Nightly from Hatch, a slumber party for pop culture lovers. And slumber party friends, we have such a treat for y'all tonight because we are joined by a very special guest, the very hilarious, the very wonderful Franchesca Ramsey. Oh my gosh, Franchesca, we are so excited to have you here in the Pillow Fort with us tonight.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Oh my gosh. Well, before we get into tonight's festivities, because we do have some slumber party games we're going to play later, can you just tell us about what your typical bedtime routine is?
Ooh, I'm trying to be better about like really decompressing. I'm one of those unfortunate workaholics, the joys of being self-employed. So I'm trying to be better about turning off before bed. I've gotten really into like drinking a CBD tea before bed.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even remember who introduced me to them, but they're really calming. And so I try to drink it maybe like 30 or 40 minutes before bed, because then it like really starts to hit around 40-ish minutes. So that's been part of my routine. I'm trying to be better about like a full 2-minute toothbrush.
Yeah. It's longer than you think, isn't it?
It's so
2
long.
minutes is not, they're not, I figured I was always doing 2 minutes and then I started doing 2 minutes and I'm like, wow, it's long.
Yeah.
I have a toothbrush that like buzzes after 30 seconds. So you like do each quadrant. And I didn't know that's why it was buzzing. And then my dentist was like, yeah, girl, it's not buzzing for fun.
I think I may have been gifted that same toothbrush this Christmas because every time it buzzes, I'm like, hold on, why is it still moving? Shouldn't it just be turning off
It's
now?
supposed to do 30 on each side, and then you move up to the top and then it turns off. But yes, it is a long, it's wild how 2 minutes when you have to brush your teeth is long, but 2 minutes when like, I don't know, you want something anything else, it feels like really short. So.
Okay. So you wind down with a little CBD, a little decompressing. This is nice. I'm also bad at decompress. I like will go straight from like high stress work mode or like game mode or phone mode and then be like, why can't I fall asleep instantly?
Yeah.
But lately, I hate to say what's been working for me. Folding clothes.
Oh.
Really?
Because I kind of like folding clothes and I leave it to the end of the day. And now that's been kind of nice. I almost might have accidentally hacked myself into some decompression.
So you don't just buy more clothes when they're dirty?
Would that the budget allow? I would love to be living in that bracket where I can just sort of replace them. Disposable clothes would be perfect for me.
And question, when you're folding your clothes, are you listening to your Hatch or listening to a story or something? Or are you just looking at your clothes?
I like a podcast plus chore combo. Those work well together.
Oh, I love that you have found a way to be productive to unwind, but not productive in a way that is like, okay, now I'm putting the agenda together for my meeting tomorrow with so-and-so.
No,
instead it's like, I'm folding socks. I'm folding a shirt.
Yes, that's what I got. Well, this is lovely. Let's go recompress with some games and having fun. Let's get into the fun side of life. We have a little game night tonight. We're going to play some good old-fashioned kiss, marry, kill. Are you ready, Franchesca? Are you ready, Kristen?
I am so ready. Yes.
Okay. This is, as you said, the joys of being self-employed. We have some Kiss, Marry, Kill corporate speak edition. So this is some classic things that you might hear. Kiss, Marry, Kill. Let's circle back. Let's put a pin in it. And let's take this offline.
Oof.
Let's circle back. I'm going to say kiss, because I definitely say that one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Put a pin in it. Kiss and marry. I mean, so is my understanding that like kiss is more of like a fling situation and marry is somebody I'm committing to?
I think so. In this context, we're not sort of kissing the phrase. I think it is like okay, this is good for certain moments. This is like some fun. This adds a little one-time joy. And then
Okay,
Mary's
so
like, this is old dependable.
okay, I'm gonna scratch that then. I'm gonna say circle back is my Mary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna say kiss is take it offline.
Wow.
Which I usually don't say. I just actually take it offline.
Right.
Like I just call someone. And then kill, put a pin in it.
This is interesting. Okay, Kristen, what do you got?
All right. Well, I got to disagree with you, Franchesca. The take it offline stuff. I'm like, well, now I have to keep track of this one other place when you're probably already slacking me and emailing me and texting me in some cases. Some of my colleagues do all three. And then I'm supposed to also take it offline on top of all of that. And now I don't even have a paper trail of what we decided on. Plus, let's take it offline to me says, I'm going to say stuff to you that like maybe you do wish you had a record of later, but
I mean, I do love a follow-up email to be like, as discussed on our call.
Yeah.
Like that's what I always do. For me, the take it offline is usually because I find that text can be easily misinterpreted, and I'm very direct. And so sometimes over text, it can sound like I'm mad. If you hear me on the phone, you're like, oh, she's not mad at all.
Yes.
Just being like very short in my email.
Well, because some people overly flowerize the text stuff, I must say. I've been in a lot of workspaces where they're like, and I'm so sorry to bother you, and I know this is crazy, and I know I'm being insane, and you probably don't get this, but and then you finally get to it. So I like a little direct. Sometimes
I think it's just the phrasing of let's take this offline that is the added cherry on top of why I don't like it. So it's one more way I have to communicate and keep track of you. But then on top of that, just let's take it offline just sounds so I hate the language around it. It sounds like I don't want to be professional with you anymore.
Well, it sounds like, do you want to take this outside? It's right there.
It's like, let's go fisticuffs on this. And I'd rather say, hey, can we hop on the phone for 3 minutes just to clarify a few things? And that phrasing bothers me way less to say, can we just chat for 3 minutes about this? So, but I do have to kill it. I hate it when people say, let's take this offline. I'm sorry, Franchesca. I know this is your makeout buddy, but
you know what? Let's take this offline and we'll decide if you ever get to say it again.
I will say I'm going to marry let's circle back because I actually say that.
Yes.
I say it and I say it sincerely, even though it's embarrassing.
I do that one too. It's easy. It works.
Yeah. And literally, we are going to circle back to this. We're going to start here. We're going to go through these points and then maybe think about it after more information and go back to this one point. We can do that.
Yeah.
Let's put a pin in it, though. I also don't really like that one.
Okay, this is my in defense of let's put a pin in it.
Okay.
Because let's put a pin in it means we're not dealing with this anymore, which I love. I love forgetting about something. So I usually am like, when I'm like, thank goodness this person isn't responding because I don't want to do this work anyway. I'll say, yeah, you know what? Let's put a pin in this, and then never to be spoken of again. So I enjoy as a sort of procrastinator slacker. That's a great one to put a pin in it. You go, yeah, we're probably not going to circle back to this pin, and we're not going offline on that. So I like put a pin in it. I'm marrying that one.
Oh, okay. All right. So I think, Franchesca, you and I are in a throuple with let's circle back.
Yeah.
Let's put a pin in it is all yours, KP.
That's fine.
Right?
I'll be good to her.
Okay. Yeah. I do see your point though, KP. Let's put a pin in it. The idea of like, now I don't have to deal with this anymore.
Yeah, we're all set.
There is joy to that.
Okay, we have another. This isn't Kiss, Marry, Kill of responding. Ooh, this is hard for me. Okay, Kiss, Marry, Kill is reply immediately, wait 3 hours, or never reply.
Franchesca, we need you to go first on this one.
I'm a wait 3 hours kind of girl. I mean, I don't have a time limit, but I often let things sit in my inbox and then somebody like has to give me a nudge.
Yes.
I get the text from the manager. It's like, hey, did you see that email? Can you respond to it? So I'll say marry, answer in 3 hours, never respond, kill. I think that's so rude.
That's rude.
And then what was the other one?
Reply immediately.
I mean, I guess I'm stuck kissing it, but it's not my preference. It depends on what it is.
Yeah, I'll go. I mean, I'm a notorious I need a nudge too. Because it's a flaw of mine. Listen, I'm not trying to make excuses, but I don't respond very often. And here's my thing. I just don't think everyone needs to be in contact with me 24 hours a day. It's too accessible. I really do think this. I liked the idea that you would send a love letter to someone and it would arrive in 4 days. And that was your mode of transportation. I like that communication. So I can't be on the hook for responding right away every time. I think 3 hours that's my Mary. That's usually my time frame. Is like, I will get back to you. I'll just need one quick little nudge.
I miss the days when people would use the subject line to like tell you if you needed to reply urgently. Urgent reply or like response needed by EOD or, like give me a little tight summary up there. Like don't just make it a random, like really maximize that subject line.
Please.
Okay. I know we didn't say this before, but if we're dealing with email, I feel differently than if it's by text. Because
very true.
I feel like I'm much better at writing back immediately to text messages. Email, I'm very embarrassed to say there are a lot of unread, unreplied to emails in my inbox. I'm one of those people that like inbox zero is a beautiful thing, but I'm not that person. I'm not inbox zero. I always have all these unread things that I haven't replied to. Not proud. But
that's fine. This is a safe space. That's normal.
Thank you. Okay, so for Mary, I'm going to reply immediately. And I like it when people reply immediately to me. Just, if you're in there, get back to me. We don't need to play games. Do you like me? Do I like you? Are we going out on a date? Just reply. And I'll reply to you. And that date can be a meeting that we take offline and circle back with later, whatever. But yes. I just like reply. If you want to know what my calendar availability is next week, I will tell you right now what my availability is and vice versa, because I don't want to leave you hanging. You might have other meetings or, auditions or tapings or obligations you might want to put in there. And if I wait hours and hours, I might be screwing up your life or vice versa. So ideally, I want the immediate reply. We're eloping right now. Waiting 3 hours also has its place. And I feel like if I reply in 3 hours, don't get mad at me. Never replying, I'm going to kill. But that also means that I'm a little bit guilty of that.
That's fine. I think there are certain people that need bumps. My friends know they got to bump a text every so often if they're trying to get me somewhere. And that's my love language, full of bumps. All right, we have one more. We're going to get away from emails. We're going to get away from texts. Let's go over to decorating style.
Ooh, okay.
Kiss, Marry, Kill, final one. Cottagecore, mid-century modern, or modern farmhouse?
I'm going to say marry mid-century modern because that's very much my vibe.
Yeah.
Kill cottagecore. And then what was the other one?
I guess you're kissing the farm.
No.
Did you say farmhouse modern, like Chip and Joanna Gaines?
Yeah, which...
No, kill that one too.
I know. Are you killing that one too, Kristen?
I'm not going to kill that one, actually.
Oh, okay. In defense of the modern farmhouse, Kristen, the time is yours.
Okay. So here's why. Because I feel like sometimes farmhouse modern can have industrial touches, and sometimes farmhouse modern can mix with mid-century modern in ways that can be interesting. Cottagecore, I'm killing cottagecore because cottagecore doesn't mix with mid-century modern in any way, in my opinion. I'm a mid-century modern gal through and through.
Of course.
When I met my husband, he was unfortunately modern farmhouse industrial. He had the solid metal coffee table mixed with shiplap shelves matched with it was like the industrial farmhouse thing. But
disturbing.
We added a couple of mid-century touches and then somehow it worked together. industrial farmhouse can work with mid-century modern sometimes.
All right. I'm willing to see that.
Do you see what I mean?
I'm willing to go down this path.
Okay.
Because I like metal touches. I think metal
Yes.
looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
But when I think industrial, I think silver and steel, and I want gold. I don't want silver,
Which is very mid-century modern.
which
to
is
go
very
gold.
mid-century. Yeah.
But some of those industrial farm lighting solutions can be very beautiful, like the old filament light bulb lamps and so on. Those are kind of industrial farmhouse, and those can look good with mid-century modern, in my opinion.
See, industrial just reads as like steampunk to me sometimes. And
Yeah.
I can't be
Ooh.
doing cogs and top hats in my house. I have to keep it chill.
Yeah. It makes me think I'm gonna like have to pee outside.
Yes. Or like you're in like a millennial burger home where you're just like they're making you a burger called like wet and juicy.
And it's on a slab rather than a plate. You're eating on a
Yeah.
slab.
I'd say I would define I'm trying to go for like almost a Spanish mission thing lately, like dark wood, terracotta, like a lot of candles. I don't know. I'm trying to get a little like,
It doesn't fit into any of those.
no,
No.
I'm one of a kind. They always say this about me. So that's what I'm marrying and kissing is my own sense of style. I'm cheating. Okay, this was lovely. Does anyone have final thoughts on? I think we all killed cottagecore in a way, which I am
Yeah.
like. I only think of like mushrooms and moss when I think of that. So I don't even know. I don't think I'm the demographic.
When I think of cottagecore, I frequently think that, okay, so I feel like all of the influencers who have TikTok or YouTube channels or whatever, where they find something at an estate sale and they paint it in a very patchy way where it's not like consistent painting. That's how I think of cottagecore. It's like you didn't paint this all the way. You kind of did patchy painting on it, and now it's seafoam green instead of its natural wood. And then I think of the mid-century modern person taking that piece, stripping all the wood, giving it a dark finish, putting brass fixtures on it. That's how I think of mid-century modern.
Yeah.
And then I think of the industrial person or the industrial farmhouse person, maybe just covering it all in barn wood.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, putting metal legs on it, like steel legs, something like that.
The modern farmhouse thing, I just think of those like really stark white kitchens, which I feel like the really open and stark white kitchens have been like gaining traction that I've seen, especially in like influencer homes or whatever.
I think of like an embroidered pillow.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes.
Like I think of it as like really like cutesy and like doilies and like a lace curtain with like like just very precious,
Petite.
in a way that just feels like grow up.
Like so much cleaning must go into that.
Yeah, well, it is. I think like I like a lot of color in my house. I really do. I enjoy like some deep colors, and it does feel like it's a lot of gray
Neutrals and like a blush pink and like a light
Yes.
gray and like things like that.
Yes, lots of pastels.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I hear you, Kristen. I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to look into it more, see how industrial and mid-century modern can live hand in hand.
Yeah.
When you first moved in with your husband, was it like a lot of putting your foot down, or you were really trying to be quite 50-50?
You know, it was a gradual process, and now it's 90% mid-century modern.
Good.
But it wasn't just immediately me taking all his furniture and giving it away. It was gradually like, hey, why don't we list this on Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I just don't think, now that we're moving apartments, this might not fit anymore.
Yes.
And then it was gradual. Yeah.
Franchesca, have you ever lived with a partner with terrible style?
Yes. I really think my ex-husband was colorblind because like he loved like brown, and I'd be like, brown, like what's
Wow.
a brown couch is just like not fun. Like it was lots of like neutral colors, and I was always trying to sneak color in.
Yep.
So now I always joke that my apartment looks like a kid's Target threw up because there's just color everywhere.
Whimsy. Yeah.
Yeah, very whimsical.
Me too. I love the color. Brown? Why? Why brown?
My ex had a similar thing, so much brown. And then I went to his mother's home and I was like, oh my God, it's like a chocolate factory in here. It is really crazy. I was like, this is,
Yeah.
every flower is brown even. There's just like pampas grass. There's just like,
Oh, I
it
don't
was
like that
all
pampas grass.
brown everywhere.
Yeah.
And the only thing, I mean, I just had more furniture. So when we moved in together, I was like, this is convenient that I just sort of get to lead the way on this. But his sticking point was a red recliner, like a red
With
leather
the brown?
recliner.
Red recliner.
I mean, it was just a real, I just was like, I can't take this from him. But now he's no more, and so is the chair. Sorry.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh, God. No.
Okay, good. So we're all sort of like, we need a little color at least. This is our, where we meet in the middle. I like it. I agree with it. I'm all about it. And before we wrap, Franchesca, I think we kissed all the frogs we need to kiss. We circled back. We put pins in the things we didn't like. Franchesca, is there anything our listeners should be checking out that you've been working on?
I have a podcast with my best friend called Let Me Fix It, and it's a very constructive look at things that are happening in the world and in pop culture and in the news. So we review the headlines and then we pitch how we would fix the problems of the world. And it's just been such a fun project to work on with my best friend Delon. We've been friends for over 20 years. So our audience says it's like hanging out with their friends, which I really enjoy.
Fun.
And Franchesca, before we all turn in, we love to ask our guests to give this special goodnight. You're saying goodnight to whoever you think needs the good nights, setting the scene, getting comfy, saying goodnight to friends, loved one, the world, whatever you'd like. Give them the goodnight.
I have to say a very special goodnight to my son, my Brussels Griffon pug, Flex.
Oh my
You
gosh.
have a Brussels Griffon. Oh,
has
I
spent the
love them.
day ripping and running, barking at people swimming in the pool outside of our apartment, barking at children, barking at other dogs. He's very barky. And now he is retired on the couch, passed out.
May we all live with a bark in our hearts. What was his name?
Flex.
Flex is, wow. Those are the Ewok dogs, true?
Yes. Yeah, he has an underbite. He's very wiry. And his name is Flex because he's come a long way as my rescue pup, but he wasn't very nice when I first got him. And now he's a lover dog, but he still has a little bit of gruffness in his heart too.
I like that. I like that you got to work for it a little. That's nice.
And I bet he's the cutest.
He is.
I don't want to rank all the dogs out there, but I will say Brussels Griffon is in my top 5 in the cutest dog categories, in my opinion. They are such cute dogs. And I love that Flex is sending us off to bed because he's already there in bed and we can all join him now.
Yeah.
I will talk to you all next time. Good night, Franchesca. Good night, Kristen.
Good night, KP. Good night, Franchesca.
Good night.